We are
live, baby. It's not Memorex. This is the real deal.
Live from the Atomic Bikini Grotto.
Grotto. That's right.
Yeah.
And there's no one on here yet. We didn't send out a link, so this will be fun to see how many of.
It might just be us.
Oh, we already got 3 people have joined in.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, this is our very first live stream on StreamYard, which is a new service we're using that's allowing us to broadcast this out to multiple places at a time. So I'm really hoping that I can see everybody's posts, because I know for a fact we can see YouTube's posts when they say howdy doody, and I hope we can also see Facebook.
Oh gosh, wouldn't that be cool if we could see everybody on one thing?
In the past, I've had to go back and forth and actually have YouTube up. So we're hoping. If it doesn't work, we're gonna be very, very frustrated. Well, there we go, Bruce Olson.
Bruce and Ethan. Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Good to see you. We saw both of your posts. You're both on YouTube, so we'll see if any Facebook.
So we got 13 people. Just want to let you guys all know we're going to give everybody a few minutes to show up before we get started off with the festivities.
Before Duke lights up his cigar and we pop the bottle of champagne.
We do what we got to do. That's right.
But welcome, guys. Revolver on the road. Hi.
Oh, hey. This is the lady, by the way. Thank you, Revolver, because I have been working 10-hour days at my new job. Very stressful. By the time I'm done at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because I'm working East Coast shift, I'm exhausted. And Revolver was like, "Hey, what are you going to do for this amazing event?" And I was like, "Hey, I don't know. We'll find out." And she said, "Maybe we should do a live stream."
Yeah.
So thanks. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
So also, we have a whole new video camera setup, which we are not using tonight because I spent about 3 hours on it. It's 4K. It can handle the darkness really, really well. I spent hours on it today working with it. Had it about 80% of the way there, and we were 45 minutes out from this. So I drug out the old 780p thing, turned on all the lights in here so we could make it happen. But in the future, yes,
we'll have a much better camera because we already have it. It's just figuring out all the ins and outs. So
all right, well, we're 2 minutes in. We've already got people. So thank you guys all for joining us. It's always crazy. We do these live streams, and by the end of the live streams, we usually break about 1,000 views, and it's kind of wild and crazy because people start jumping in.
But I was like, you know what? The world has opened up a bit.
The world has opened up.
So maybe everybody's at a tiki bar right now, and that's okay. Whoever is here tonight, we are just mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for being here.
Saskatchewan, Canada. Well, thank you, Shrina.
Ooh, yeah. I love it.
So many people in the place.
Robert.
Let us know if you can say in the comments if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube so we can know. Make sure that they're both working really well. Just want to thank you guys so much. We're very excited. 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, 10K.
How did that happen?
Look at our little 10.
She got 10.
A little 10. I know.
10.
I thought
10,000 subscribers.
I thought those numbers were going to be bigger, but
actually,
that's okay.
As of today, we're at 10,050 subscribers. It's the biggest jump in subscribers we've had in a single day since 2019, before the whole pandemic action.
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited. Things are getting back to normal.
I think Duke needs to pop off a party popper.
Do I?
I'm afraid to do it. So Duke needs to do it.
We went looking for the little things that, you can blow and they shoot things out, and nobody has them anymore. All they have are these little weird little horn things.
Sorry.
I don't even know. They're are these safer? I don't know.
We don't know, but I wanted something.
I feel sad. That makes me sad.
I feel like people are gonna leave. It's kind of loud. At least it's loud in this ear.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got.
And I'm gonna cry because they don't even have the pull. They don't have the pull string poppers anymore either. Everything. What is going on? I'm getting old. I'm like, I just want my pulse. Now I got this. The safety thing.
You gotta take that off.
They say pull the top off. We're gonna see how this works, guys. I have to twist the end because pulling the string apparently was too crazy. So let's see how it goes. Oh, come on. Oh! Oompa!
Oompa, yay!
Oh, it's a big spring. I wanted the big bang. I like the big bang.
Yeah, it's a funny time to go buy party supplies.
I'm doing another one. I feel like it's that kind of night.
It's that kind of party.
All right, Lola. Lola's got the fast fingers. She's going to be typing things. You can ask her questions tonight.
Yeah.
She's also got trivia going on and prizes.
Trivia and prizes.
Just to let everybody know, if you're one of our Patreons, you probably already have a lot of these prizes. And so if you win one, we will owe you a drink at one of the events. That's how we're going to do it.
So Patreon people, we will go through and thank because
I got more stuff.
They are a big part of how we're able to do what we've been able to do. Let's see if Duke can do this. And
yay!
Yeah, maybe we'll end with another one. Maybe that's enough for tonight or for now. So thank you guys for showing up. We really appreciate it. We will try to put up some of your comments, especially when we get to questions and answers and things like that. But thanks guys so much. We've got Orlando. Yeah, you guys are late in Orlando.
We had
past our bedtime.
We were the type of people who calculate things out. We had it all figured out. We should have hit 10,000 subscribers for Viva 2019. We had it all dialed in, and then something happened. I don't know what. There was something in the news that happened that was kind of crazy, slowed everything down. So I'm very excited. That's going to be me. When it comes to the bar, Ethan, I'm the one who cleans up all the things.
Yeah, that's true.
Duke messes up the bar. Duke cleans the bar.
That's also true. Thank you, Duke, for admitting it. So I'm going to open the champagne since Duke's lighting up his cigar. Well, if you guys have something that you're drinking tonight.
I used to smoke cigars on all of our videos, and then delicious. Lola was like, no more cigars. So I'm like, 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, he's like, I think that you said I could do it. I'm like, I don't remember this, but yeah, sure, go right ahead. The door is open, so I won't be.
The door to the tiki bar is open. That's one of the reasons why it's so bright in here.
Yeah, the door to the Atomic.
Thank you, Peggy. Grotto. We love you too.
I don't know how to make this go down. How do you make that go down?
You have to pick another one.
Hide. There we go. Nope, there we go.
There you are.
I'm learning.
There you go,
I got
Peggy.
it.
Show. We love you too, Peggy.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. And
Orlando, Florida in the house.
What champagne? Robert wants to know what champagne. Nothing super fancy, I wish, but
I'm gonna be in Tampa, Florida for work here in like a couple of weeks probably. I usually used to go to
Woo! Oh boy.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Ethan Smith, howdy doody.
Nothing super fancy. We're just drinking bubbly.
High Revolver.
Yeah, everybody, thanks so much for coming tonight. I am excited about our trivia because some of these questions you'll have had to see some of our videos.
Robert's in the house.
Robert's in the house.
Yes, for our trivia questions, you will definitely have to have seen some of our videos at least, or met us in person.
Yeah. Nothing's super hard. Nothing's
I'm trying to keep up with all the stuff. There's a lot. Hey, Kathy Frygill from the big state of Washington.
So I wanted to explain my hat. Duke thought it was a little funny looking, but I'm going to tell you.
You said, "What do you think?" I said, "I'm putting I'm getting this camera gear working."
Yeah.
You do you.
So we have a special messenger group with our Patreon
William Wallace is here from Scotland. No, I don't know. Sorry, I have to say it.
Please,
I'm sure you get that all the time.
Please forgive him.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive him.
I started on the drinks early.
So we have a messenger group with our Patreon friends, and we were talking about fezzes, and we're having a little back and forth about fezzes, and I said I didn't quite get them. I actually sent that message to somebody. And so the long and short of it is then in the end, the girls decided maybe we should do a girl gang fez group.
Girl gang.
We'll see if that happens. But I had this hat, which is pretty fancy. It's got a little pin on one of the sides that I can't remember. And I thought it would be fun to wear. And it's a little fez-like.
I got the fez out. I was getting prepared. I knew I wasn't going to have time, so I put the fez on the seahorse instead.
Cheers, my love.
Lock eyes.
Lock eyes. Lock eyes. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for coming tonight.
That's bubbly,
Delicious.
Bubbly.
We're drinking this, and then after that, I'm going to be making French 75s because. Let me try to go down. Look at all these people.
I know. I'm trying to catch up. You went too far, too fast.
Ooh, sorry.
Someone said, "Oh my God, that thing! What's the thing? Pop that thing!" There we go.
Oh my God, that thing! Woo! It's not what he said.
Guy. I was like, "What's he talking about?"
Pop that thing. Thank you, Anthony. You are.
We're trying to catch up with everybody here.
Oh, look,
so
there's a Facebook. Tracy, hello. Thank you for posting. We're trying to figure out if we can read everybody's comments.
I can't do that accent. Northern Minnesota.
Minnesota. Again, forgive us. I'm so sorry. What? You don't even probably talk like that.
In Detroit. Yeah, we've actually discussed it. Gin and tonic. Hey, buddy.
Look at that.
I'm just going to give out a hint. That is very close. Close, but not the answer to one of Lola's trivia questions.
But good job on G&T. G&Ts are good. So we'll get started with one of our questions, and we'll see who the answer is, who the winner is. If you answer quickly and you get it,
first, what are you giving away?
Oh, just a second. I'm going through the rules first.
All right, go through the rules.
So, please message me on Facebook Messenger, or at the end of this, we'll give you a email to send us to. If you've won, then just let us know, because that's how we're going to get your address to ship stuff to you. So,
Joliet, Illinois.
Ooh, Amaretto. Lovely.
Illinois is close to where I was born in Ohio, by the way. Very close to Illinois.
Honestly, most of these gifts are almost the same thing, but that's okay. So first gift is, or first prize is
Bossanova Life t-shirt.
A woman's Bossanova Life t-shirt, size large. They're very soft and comfy. And so this is our first giveaway. So
it's like a charcoal gray.
Yeah, it's kind of a heather gray. I'm not very good at that. Very heather gray. There's the Duke. Wait, there's Duke, and there's me. There's Duke's cigar. It's famous. And there's my cocktail.
It's infamous?
There's my cocktail. So let me get to my questions. They're not even that hard. So we'll start with,
says you.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're really hard. So we'll start with Lola's favorite drink. And I've probably said this about multiple drinks because I'm a very positive person, and pretty much whatever I'm drinking right now is my favorite drink.
We can answer that question here at the end, Peggy.
Oh, yeah, we will do some questions and answers. So Peggy, hold on to that question. We will answer it. So my favorite drink, and I've named a couple multiple times. So I have two I'm looking for. You guys want to type them in the comments.
The question that she's asking in a roundabout way is, what's her favorite drink? Do you know? Type it in the answers. If so, you will win a fabulous women's large t-shirt.
Yes. And you can
Lola's favorite beverage.
My favorite beverage, besides water, because water is my favorite.
We haven't even gone over these answers, and yet, after 27 years of marriage, I'm pretty positive I could guess this one.
You probably, you know this. There's two that I have, because I've mentioned two before. I've probably mentioned a lot.
Probably PBR and Jack and Coke?
No.
No, okay. Close. I was so close.
No.
Is there a leg?
No Shirley Temples. I mean, maybe.
Oh, I don't know either.
So while we're waiting, Tom Collins. Ooh. Is that what you're drinking, Anthony? No, Anthony's drinking G&Ts. So Tom Collins, no. But I do enjoy Tom Collins, but that is not my favorite.
We have a mimosa.
Oh, okay. I do love mimosa.
What do you have in the morning, babes?
A mimosa. So that's really, honestly, probably the right answer, even though that's not my favorite cocktail.
To be truthful, she loves mimosas, but she loves them with grapefruit juice.
Fresh, squeezed grapefruit juice.
That's the only way she does mimosas. But that is what she has.
This is not the right answer, but I really, honestly, where did it go? Oops.
I don't know.
Not
Campari
that one.
And soda. That's one of your new ones.
I drink a lot because
that's
it's
one of her new ones. How did that get into the conversation?
Joanna Smith, you're so smart. So smart. Okay, let's hide that one. Long Island iced tea. No, but good guess. We're not quite there yet.
Has anybody won yet?
No, not these two.
Even with the mimosa.
I feel like the mimosa.
Because I was putting the mimosa on the top too.
If nobody wins the cocktail, I will give you a mimosa because I don't really consider a mimosa a cocktail, but it's delicious.
Oh, so what was the question then? If it's not a cocktail?
Oh, I'm sorry. Cocktail. My favorite cocktail.
But you said a mimosa is not a cocktail.
No, a mimosa is not really a cocktail. It's a brunch drink. I mean, maybe it's a cocktail.
For Lola,
it's brunch.
It's what's for breakfast, right?
Cosmos
Go to
are
work
good.
in the corporate world. Start off with mimosas.
This is funny. We found the other half of Ethan Smith, Joanna.
That's right. All right, I don't think anyone's going to get it, Lola.
Okay.
You're going to have to give this away.
So
people are going to stop.
I'm going to give
Cosmos.
it. I like a Cosmo.
No,
Everybody likes a Cosmo. So I'm going to give it to Robert Wayne for the mimosa because that would be my other favorite drink. But my two favorite cocktails I've talked about before are Hemingway daiquiris.
Truth.
Because they're so good. And Mai Tai, because that's my favorite one to order at any tiki bar.
Well,
so.
French 75 she's drinking tonight.
I love French. Okay, honestly, I told you, whatever I'm drinking right now is my favorite.
Yeah, whatever she's drinking.
Whatever I happen to be drinking right now. So go, Robert. Woo, it's your birthday. Not quite. But,
what are you going to do with the women's large, Robert? You got a lady in your life?
Maybe.
Sister, mother?
We don't ask these questions.
Girlfriend?
We don't ask these questions. Well, we don't ask. But
I do.
Congratulations,
I
Robert.
just did. I asked those questions because it's our 10K anniversary.
Okay. So let's answer that question. Peggy came ask us.
Peggy asked, where did we meet?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, that is a loaded question. Shall I give you the real answer?
Let's do the short answer because we don't have all night.
It's not really that exciting. Lola was very young at the time.
Yes.
I was also very young at the time. I was in a band. I was on stage touring, and she was in the audience, of all things. And I lost my mind when I saw her and could not remember my own lyrics. And so my brother, who was playing the drums, had to shout the lyrics to me. And over about a 3-month period, I finally got her number and chased her down.
Chased
her down. There you go.
I ran fast. I ran far, but he still caught me.
That's how that happened, actually, for real.
Yeah, and it's been a wild ride ever since.
It has been a
wild ride. It's been a long time. It's been 27 years of marriage.
I will give it to my mom. That's right.
Yeah, we love it.
Give it to your mama.
Okie dokie. So should we do another question or another trivia question, or should we answer another question from the viewers?
We'll do whatever you guys want.
It's
up. You guys are the ones that made all this happen. You guys are the ones that got us to 10,000 subscribers. So if you have questions for us that we obviously don't discuss a whole lot, we've always intentionally tried not to make our videos too vloggy. Like, we don't try to rant about ourselves a whole lot. Even in our antiquing videos, probably like the most vloggy. We just try to have a good time.
Yeah.
So if you want to know some things that we don't talk about,
we'll answer your question.
Feel free to ask.
It's not truth or dare, though. So let's keep this all,
Not truth or dare. Ooh.
PG.
We don't kiss and tell, folks.
Truth or dare. What would we dare each other to do? Let's not even.
I don't know. What events are you planning on attending for this year? Well, Revolver.
So far this year, yeah.
In our video 2 weeks ago called The Future of Bossanova Life, we discussed that.
But there's been more since then.
But there's been more added since then.
Yes. So
Duke is a singer. I'm the lead singer. I did not play an instrument.
So events
I can play drums. And I can tune a guitar. That's as far as it goes.
Events we're going to this year. I can shake an egg. I'm really good at that. Anyway, events we are going to Function for Junction, which is a local Pacific Northwest cruise.
Yeah,
event.
and if you saw that, we did a video on that before all this began, 2019.
Yeah. We are going to the Tiki Trailer Bash, which is awesome, and it's our first time.
Tiki Trailer Bash,
that'll be fun.
We will be taking Olive, our little trailer, but not our big trailer.
Olive, our adorable trailer, we are going to be taking up to Long Beach, Washington, which is a beautiful, wonderful place.
Man, there's so many of these things are leading into questions that she has tonight.
Oh, yeah. Gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, we'll keep answering.
So after the Tiki Trailer Bash, we're going to Billet Proof, I believe, in Washington.
Rose City Roundup.
Rose City Roundup in Portland, Oregon. We've done videos there before. Amazing.
There's another little car show up that way that will probably hit that same weekend. And then following that is Billet Proof in Chehalis, Washington. And then we skip a weekend. We're going to have a 4th of July with nothing happening probably. And then we go into Graffiti Weekend in July, which is a great cruise and show and shine.
Yeah, Graffiti Weekend got pulled out of the bag.
Into Restorama, which is after that.
Restorama literally just has been announced like a week and a half ago. Yeah. They pulled that out of the bag. So that's back on the menu.
There's a couple other ones coming up at the end of July that we're looking at, but I don't know if they've been announced yet.
There's a big event that we've done a video on before that we would slay to be at and have it happen. And there is a rumor. I've been contacted that they are trying to put it together. We're not allowed to discuss it yet. But if that happens, I will 100% be dropping that because that's a big one. Top 3 event popping up last minute, but I keep telling them they're running out of time. We gotta announce it soon.
I love it. Well, I don't know how long ago that was, but congratulations.
What's going on?
Revolver on the Road. Renee, I believe, got engaged at Restorama.
Really?
Hey, yeah, that's awesome. So let's.
Hi,
Sorry,
Candace.
there's a little.
How are you doing?
Midnight Mass. That would be lovely. We haven't heard that it's on, so we're waiting to hear more. But,
I plead the fifth.
But we would love it if it happens. We will do everything we can to get there.
That would be a top 3 event.
Tiki Oasis is coming up at the end of. Some of these things are still just in the works, but then going forward, what we know we're going to, what has already been booked, the beginning of September, we're going to Lone Star Roundup in Austin, Texas.
Probably the biggest thing this year that we're going to, other than the Rockabilly Reunion, which is also last minute kind of put together, is Lone Star Roundup in Austin, Texas.
And then flying from there to Viva Las Vegas. So it's a long week, an extra long week.
Yeah, Lone Star is a weekend before Viva Las Vegas. So we'll be at Lone Star for that big 2-day event, all the bands, all the cars, pinups, and then flying out to Viva.
Yeah. So I thought I saw another.
I'm using up
here.
All my PTO for that.
Yeah, he is. So aside from BLV, what is your favorite car event?
Well, Jimbo, I would not refer to BLV as a car event.
I mean, it is, but it's so much more. But events?
It's 128 bands playing for 4 days straight. Yes. So the car show is 1 day of it.
There's so much.
So it's such a massive event. But favorite car event that we've ever been to personally would be Midnight Mass in Woodland, California, outside Sacramento.
That one was so fun. Another one we always have a good time at, and we will tell everybody.
Which we saw a Revolver at the road at.
Yes. The other one that we will tell people to go to always is Bulletproof in Washington.
Bulletproof in Chehalis is probably the second.
Yeah, it's just a fun time. And
there's so many good ones. It's hard to say because I really started thinking about it.
Like, a good time at so many.
Rod Run to the End of the World. We did a video about that one time. We just got rained out. Had a delightful time though. That was up in Long Beach, Washington, and 1,200 cars.
Put that over there.
Hey, I got the smallest cigar and the best smelling.
Yeah, it was right over here though. Oh my gosh, it was a lot.
Rod Run was great.
Yeah. You guys should do the Race of the Gentlemen.
I don't know what that is, but I want to find out.
What does that mean? And can I go if I'm not a gentleman?
I'm not a gentleman.
You are a gentleman. I would only put up with you if you were a gentleman.
Hot Rod Hill Climb. That's in Colorado, right?
I don't know.
Click on it.
Okay. So we have Hot Rod Hill Climb. I assume there's a hill.
I've heard about this before. I want to say it's in Colorado.
Because there's hills there. Bruce Olson says Lone Star is awesome. Yeah, we're excited to go.
Have we been to Hot August Nights in Reno, Nevada? So that is another one that's come up many times. To be truthful, wow, we're trying to get to these questions quickly. So to be truthful, if we're going to travel, I have a limited amount of PTO and things I can do. Hot August Nights, I've seen, it looks like an amazing car show, but there aren't rockabilly bands. There isn't a custom culture scene, and there's certainly not any tiki bars. And so it makes it difficult for us to be like, hey, let's take a bunch of time off to just go to a car show, because Graffiti Weekend in Roseburg, Oregon is actually the largest car show on the west coast of America and gets very little press. Most people will claim other ones are, but that's the one that has 5,000 plus classic cars at it. And that's just a car show, and it's an hour away in my old hometown. So going to Hot August Nights has been tempting.
If it ever lines up where it's Midnight Mass in Sacramento and Hot August Nights the next weekend, we could maybe do that.
Drag racing on the beach in Joyce.
Is that the gentleman's running of the bulls?
You need to message me on Facebook about that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
And then, do we vintage shop on the road?
This is a good question.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
In fact, almost every vintage video we've ever done is from that. And that's why we started doing them, is because we go to places. So like when we went to Lake Havasu 3 weeks ago for Rockabilly Reunion, we shot a video of us antiquing there. When we went to Washington to go shoot Secret Tiki Escapes, we shot a video there. When we went to last time we went to Function for Junction, we shot antiquing videos there. That's usually what we do. We try to double up.
We have such a good time doing that on our own.
Because we were already doing it anyhow. Yeah. And so I'm like, hey, why don't I just grab the camera out of the car, babe? It's ready to go. and see how this turns out. And we've actually technically probably shot 2 or 3 times more than we've ever released, because a lot of times we don't find anything, or it's, it's just like no one wants to watch a video where we walk around and we're silly, but we don't find anything.
Sometimes.
So I just don't really release them.
So I've seen that the Race of the Gentleman is also in Pismo Beach, California. That's where my family's from. Like, that's awesome. I love Pismo Beach.
She's born in Oregon, by the way,
yes,
but her
I'm an
family
Oregon girl. My dad is from that area. So yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. Let's see what else we got. And then we'll answer a couple more questions, and then we'll do some more trivia. And we want to make sure we thank our Patreons because they are fantastic. Robert Wayne says, your antiquing is so fun. Thank you. We have a great time, or else we wouldn't put it out. So we always have a good time doing those ones.
Hey, Amorous. Yeah, why did you move to Dallas? You left. You left the PNW, but we are going to be going to Lone Star Roundup. We talked about it earlier. I don't know if you heard that. So if you can make it to Austin for Lone Star, we'll be there.
And we'll have to go back through these comments because there's some fun ideas of where we could go. You guys are just telling us where to go. So let me ask another trivia question. And this time,
she's going to give away some other swag. Did you let the last gentleman, by the way?
He already messaged me.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. Just message me if you win. So next one up is going to be a large men's.
Large men's.
Large men's.
Woo! Bossanova Life T-shirt.
Bossanova Life
made
T-shirt.
in the USA.
Duke is
amazing.
This one's Duke. That one's Lola. And it looks kind of good from right here.
Duke when pre-COVID weight Duke.
Yeah, whatever. So the next question is,
we'll see you there, Amorous.
We talked about Olive, our adorable 75 Apache trailer. She's fantastic, little Apache Mesa. But we have another trailer that we actually started with.
We have another trailer that we shot multiple videos of me doing work on it, and then I wound up erasing those videos just because I got tired of people harassing me about them.
So this is going to be a hard one, and nobody.
But if you ever watch those videos, which got about 200,000 views, you would know the answer to this question.
So the question is, what is that trailer's name? Obviously, we gave Olive a cute name.
I'll give some. It's a 1964 Travelese.
1966, but yeah.
66, sorry. I started doing renovations on it about 3 years ago. I did about 5 or 6 videos, an hour, probably about 30 minutes each or so, of me doing different sections of it. Then my job got to be too crazy. I couldn't keep up on it. But if you watch those videos, you would know what the name of our main vintage travel trailer is, which is getting picked up here in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, she's going away to people who know how to handle her.
We are setting up to, what is it called?
Downriver Trailers.
Downriver Trailers is going to take Washington. That bad boy and do what I do not have the time to do.
Girl name. So if you know it, post it, and if you don't, that's okay. We'll give this shirt to somebody
else. If you can guess the name of it, and
guess.
It's really good, maybe we'll change the name.
I mean, maybe. Another hint.
Bruce has actually seen it. Well, I don't know if he was wrapped up in tarps at the time.
Can't remember. Yeah, she's all protected from the PNW rain right now. Just another little hint. This isn't even a very good hint, but our really bar is the Atomic Bikini Grotto.
Yeah, our bar is the Atomic Bikini Grotto.
The Atomic Bikini Grotto.
And so the trailer's named something similar.
Something similar.
And if you don't know, that's fine. We'll go to some other trivia
questions. That's okay, yeah. I'll guess. Maryland. Oh, that's a good one. Not Maryland, but that's pretty cute. Ooh, Maryland.
Boom.
Everybody loves a good Maryland.
I prefer brunettes, but Maryland comes in pretty cute.
Yeah.
By the way, if you saw our last antiquing video, there was a picture of Marilyn Monroe in that video I've never seen before that they had framed, and I was tempted to buy it just because it was a really adorable picture of Marilyn Monroe I've never seen before.
Ethan, I remember the rot you were cutting out of the trailer. Yep, that's why she's going away.
There you go. Yep.
Rebuild.
So I'm going to say the name of it because no one's got it. It is the Atomic Kitty.
And it'll be Kitty for short.
The Atomic Kitty is the name of our other trailer.
Kitty for short. And we will have like the long Atomic Kitties decorating her.
We got a speed shop in the house, yo.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask another question. Same prize. This one is easier. At a big multi-day event. What?
By the way, for people who are just joining in, we are giving away a large men's Bossanova Live t-shirt.
Robert.
If you can answer this trivia question, we will ship it to you for free.
Okay. At a big multi-day event, what do Duke and Lola do to power through? What's our secret? We talked about this in a video.
Yes. We've talked about this like 2 or 3 times, but I think
but recently
when we get to these big multi-day events, what is our secret so that we don't die halfway through it?
Yes.
How do we power through these events? I know the answer is not cocaine, Bruce.
I don't think you put that.
It's not 1978. I'm just being sarcastic. Bruce probably wants that.
Yeah. So, Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. Not Maybelline. Yoga and alcohol. Okay. So I really like yoga and alcohol because that would get anybody through a weekend.
Ethan Smith just won.
But Ethan Smith just won.
There you go.
Napping. We power nap. We're like heck at napping. We're really good about going.
I've had so many people be like, how come you guys always disappear in the afternoon at Viva Las Vegas? That's because we go back to our room and the other person got really close, tons of water. That's basically it. Drink Pedialyte
and
take
water.
A big like 2-hour power nap.
Not even 2 hours. Sometimes it's just like 30 minutes.
You got it.
Like
2 hours of like laying around because otherwise you're gonna be out there. It really gets going almost 10 in the morning and goes till 4 in the morning every day.
And we have gotten better at staying up late.
And I'm closer to 50 than 40, so I got to roll hard.
We like to stay up. We like to go out and watch the bands in the evening, so you really have to be able to power nap. So Ethan, yay! And I don't think Ethan has a t-shirt yet, so it's yours if you want it. Ethan is one of our Patreons.
Yes, I forgot about that. He's one of our Patreons who doesn't have a shirt yet, so yeah, we'll ship it to you, buddy.
Yeah.
So for Christmas, all of our Patreons, we sent all of them Bossanova Live t-shirts, sent them all lays, which we're going to be giving away one of those here in a little bit.
Giving away a lay also.
Lola had custom-made lays, and we've got one left. We're going to be giving away one of those. And then we also sent them an awesome greeting card that we had taken of us.
Yeah, and Ethan is more of a more recent Patreon, so he doesn't have a t-shirt yet. So, but yay, Ethan.
Indubitably.
And let's go through our Patreons while we are on this topic.
Name off our Patreons. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, these are our friends. Like we get to talk to these guys on Messenger and then in person when we are out and about, which we'll hopefully be able to do a lot more of this year. So we have Ethan Smith, and I believe Joanna is the other half. So thank you. We have Cynthia and
Cynthia Conaboy. She's a new Patreon, and
from our state.
She's from Oregon.
Yeah.
So if you're out there, Cynthia, reach out. I don't know if we've talked to her yet.
Yeah. We have Tracy Kidd, Bill Wallace, Kate Robinson, Brenda Womack.
Brenda's here in town.
Yeah, Brenda. Well, in our state.
We live in the. Well, yeah, Brenda's close.
Cookie Mama. We have Charlie Marks, who we haven't seen for a little bit, so we're checking in on him.
If you guys know what's going on with Charlie, let us know.
Because we love that guy.
We know he was dealing with leukemia, which is
I don't even know if they knew, but we just know we love that guy. And so
we love you, Charlie, if you're watching.
The best. We have Patty Wagon, which is a good name.
He's from the East Coast
and
a retired police officer.
We have Todd Levine.
And Bettina.
His wife. Yes. Art Stoddard and Crystal, and they are a hoot. We're gonna have to party with them sometime soon. And our Lady Fezzes.
What's going on? Mary Ellen and Jim.
Yeah, Mary
Surprised
Ellen.
They're not here tonight. They'll be here. They'll be here.
Yeah. And then we have Robin, Lance and Robin Liddy. We have Bruce Olson from our very own town.
He's from the big city of Eugene.
Yes. And Michael Clifford.
And
Susan, yeah. So these are our fantastic.
Michael and Susan, amazingly sweet couple. Also run awesome room parties at Tiki Con.
Yeah. And maybe other tiki places. I don't know. I mean,
we'll see in a minute, Benson's.
Yeah. So I have kids older than you are. What? Now, maybe. I don't know. We have old kids too, so I get it.
Lance is here.
Woo! Oh, there's Lance. Hi.
Are you out in your tiki bar, Lance? We need to know.
The better half, says Joanna Smith. Agreed. I mean, I like Ethan too, but you know, we're always the better half. Okay, so we'll ask another drink, and then if you guys have any other questions for us, go ahead and put them up.
Put them up. Are we gonna do the front 75s, babe?
Oh yeah, let me do. So
I'll ask a cigar.
I'm gonna ask the question while you guys are thinking of the answer. I thought this was funny. No.
Atomic banana hammock. That's like the Hawaiian island of come on, I want to lay up. Woohoo!
Duke and his dad jokes. So my next question is
say hi to your husband Dean for us, Peggy.
Yes. Say hi.
Thank you, Howitzer.
Ooh, how
the
sweet.
guy has a bang in his name.
Okay, so my next question. Pay attention, everybody. It's a long one.
Focus.
What
are we giving away? What are we giving away?
Sorry.
They need to know what are the prizes tonight. We will be mailing this to you for free.
Yes. Make sure you message me your shipping information.
This is a custom-made lei that we had shipped from Hawaii, and we sent them to our Patreons in December for Christmas. We have one left. We're going to be sending that out.
So we're going to send this one out. It's got a pretty little red flower. It's going to have our little plaque that says Bossanova Life. And so the question is, what videos have we done in cities named Long Beach, California, and Washington? We have several videos that we've done.
So
in each
she had to explain this to me even.
Yeah.
What, if you can name videos, you don't have to name them all, but what videos have we shot in multiple cities named Long Beach? And I'll name the cities: Long Beach, California, and Long Beach, Washington. We've shot multiple videos in both of those cities over the years. If you can name an event in each one, the first person to do that, then you're gonna win the lei.
You're gonna win the lei.
Come on, I want to lay up. I just said it.
This is a
All right, Bill got one. Can you name the second one, Bill?
Jake the Alligator Man.
Tiki Oasis is. We have not actually ever been to Tiki Oasis, Revolver.
No, this is.
And it's not in Long Beach. It's in San Diego.
Well, I may have been in the past. I know that they have moved. Okay, sorry, I'm having issues. So Duke is going to keep an eye on that while I get us our French 75s and hopefully don't.
Jake the Alligator Man, by the way, Bill. An amazing event. We haven't gone there in a couple of years. We always had a delightful time. They're super sweet to us. They were actually one of the very first events that actually, like, Bill, you're naming another one in Long Beach, Washington. You're good. You need to name another one in Long Beach, California that we've shot.
What is another one?
And you could win.
Well, I mean, he got 2. Good job, Bill. I mean, I don't know. I think you might win. So, Tiki Trailer Bash is also there, but we haven't been to that one yet. This is our first time going. Okay, you gotta do that because I gotta concentrate.
Do you want to get us to Bill?
Yeah, I'm gonna call for Bill. I think Bill gets there. So you guys can keep guessing.
The other events that you didn't name, Bill, which are fine, or they're not even events, but videos that we've shot, is we stayed on the Queen Mary in Long Beach, California, and shot a video of that. The Queen Mary is actually shut down now, and potentially, I've been watching videos on it, maybe scrapped.
Please, let's.
They're saying that the amount of money it's going to take to restore the Queen Mary is almost $500 million.
Kind of astronomical. Bill rocks. Yeah.
So doing that, and then the other one we shot, I guess it's technically Long Beach, is well, actually 3. I forgot about that. We did the what's the punk rock one?
Oh, we did Bang Boom Bash.
So we went down for the Bang Boom Bash.
The Bang Boom Bash.
That was actually put on by everybody from Viva Las Vegas. They did a punk rock festival.
It was Madeline Sinclair
and Audrey Deluxe.
Yeah, so not everybody.
And if you watch the video, Tom Egram's even there hanging out with all of us. And there was really only maybe 300 people there, 400 people. Had a really fun time. Didn't go over so good, but they had about 50 punk rock bands playing all weekend. Some crazy ones from the 70s and 80s.
I'm using a store-bought simple syrup.
There we are. Okay. And then the other one from Long Beach that we got to do was
Don the Beachcomber,
which is also shut down. So that was an amazing trip. We stayed on the Queen Mary and went to Don's. Don's is now closed, and the Queen Mary is closed. So we got to both of those 2 years before they shut down. And it was kind of the argument I had with Lola at the time. I go, I just feel that we're running out of time.
I'm always
running out of time.
Ooh, I'm always up for this stuff.
We're always chasing when it comes to these events.
I also am the practical one that says, wait a second, because I pay the bills. Like, I mean, we both pay the bills, but I actually mail the bills or whatever. So, or go onto online banking and send it.
Yeah.
So I'm always the one that's like, wait a second.
So once again, Bill Wallace, send us your information via Facebook Messenger if you can, and we'll get that sent out to you.
Ooh. What is this?
Where are the retro recipe hors d'oeuvres? Ooh. Hopefully in the garbage can, because
you know
those are always scary.
I have to tell you, this is what I gardened all day because we've been gone a lot. We were away for the last couple weekends, but I was thinking about it. Cheers!
Cheers, everybody.
I was thinking about it, and I have that little chicken that I got in the last antiquing video that I was going to put hors d'oeuvres in, and we have our big monkey pod server that I thought about doing the same thing. So
I agree, Robert.
Maybe one of these videos we will have our hors d'oeuvres, but they will be delicious. They will not be gross.
the last video I saw, Robert, on the Queen Mary is what they're trying to do, which is why it's $500 million. They have to rebuild it. It's got so much damage and rust and things like that to it. But they also want to take over that whole area outside of it, all the land, and turn that into multi-use condos and storefronts, so they can have like this little place where you go to the Queen Mary and then also have a destination to go shopping and go do things, which I think is the best way, because we've been to the Queen Mary and outside the Queen Mary is nothing. Just basically empty parking lots.
It is a weird place.
It's a weird spot. And so that's really what they would need to do.
They would make it into a big, like, multi-use venue, and it would be, at least from the...
Would it work? The answer is awesome. Yes. It would be amazing. But who wants to do it? I don't know.
Yeah, and who has the fundage to do it? So
I wish I had done a better video. It was one of my earlier ones, and it's a little cheesy, but it was fun.
Oh, Robert is very well informed. Yeah.
I try to stay on top of these things too, Robert.
That chicken was cool. Thank you, Brenda. I love that chicken. The
chicken, the Chinese chicken?
I really like chickens. No, I don't. I like certain chickens.
You discussed that in the video too. What kinds of chickens you like. This is an interesting conversation. What are we giving away now?
Okay. So, what do we have?
I feel we got party poppers.
Oh, send a party popper out.
We got more party poppers. 10,000 crazy people want to watch our videos. I'm gonna say this is something we haven't even gotten into yet, and we're running out of time. Is when we started making our videos, at no point did we ever think that this would be a thing that we would still be doing in 10 years. I've erased, as we just talked about, like the trailer videos, a lot of other videos. I've erased videos over the years. I don't know how many we've actually done or what. It was always just for fun. We're continuing to do it for fun. If it's like we're talking about, if it's an event that we're genuinely interested in and want to go do, or it's going to line up, we're going to go do that. So we try to make videos that are fun for us and hopefully fun for you. And I'm amazed how many people want to see them.
So we're going to give away another ladies large.
Oh, yeah!
Woo! Save one for the end. Oh, my gosh. I should have bought more party poppers.
10,000 people. So many people.
So many people.
That's bigger than the town I grew up in.
So we're going to do another ladies large. Ladies love them large. Ladies
love them large. What are you saying? This is a PG-13 channel, Lola.
And a Bossanova Life. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, Bossanova Life magnets.
Magnet, yeah. So this is Duke's favorite drink. And he's talked about it. He's vocal. I don't know if you've noticed, but Duke has opinions. So what is Duke's favorite drink? I have two of them down.
I'm an older white guy. Of course I have opinions. Oh, I said it.
Ethan Smith.
I want to say they were good opinions. I just said I have them.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. That is very cool. He took seventh graders to Catalina Island on board the Catalina King.
We've never been there. We've talked about the Catalina Islands.
I want to go on the Catalina King. Anyways, I had a great bar. Very cool. I love it. Let's see. We didn't drink with the 7th graders. Good. I'm glad. I didn't actually even think that.
I don't know.
But
If I was going to hang out with 7th graders, I might have to sneak some drinks. Good for you, fine sir.
Bettina is on.
We talked about you, Bettina. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all your support.
Yes, thank you. I like this one too. We love you. Thank you. We love all you, all y'all too. So let's see what Robin is on with Lance. Her great grandmother immigrated from England on the Queen Mary. I would like honestly watching the old videos of when it was an ocean liner and just beautiful. It's I'm very jealous. That's amazing.
So I'm going to tell 2 stories very quickly because we're running out of time. So my grandmother is from was from London. She met my grandfather, who was in the Army Air Corps, at dances. He really liked her. He proposed to her. She said no. Then he got back to the States, and he just kept sending her letter after letter. And then she finally decided that he was the guy. She flew over here. I don't know, flew or came a ship. I don't know which. It was after the war. And they got married. And then the other one about the Queen Mary, I don't think I've ever discussed this in any of the videos before. Late at night, I decided to go smoke a cigar, as I'm wont to do. And so I went out on the deck late at night, probably like 11 o'clock at night, to look at the skyline of Los Angeles and smoke a cigar. And I just wandered down the deck and I started smoking the cigar. And I finished my cigar and I go back to my room. The next day we go out and we go walking down the deck again. And the bench that I had sat at the night before, which was pitch black because they don't light up the deck at night there, has a sign that's like no smoking and no sitting on this bench, because this is the bench that
Winston
Churchill sat on and smoked cigars. And there's pictures of him smoking cigars. And I'm all like, well, it seemed like the best bench to sit on to smoke cigars. So A, I did that, and B, I'm not sorry.
Long story short, that's why the Queen Mary has to close.
That's why the Queen Mary had to close, because I sat on Winston Churchill's bench and
ruined it for everybody.
I had a great time. I snuck out a little scotch. Not my favorite.
I'm going to share this story too because I think it's really adorable about his grandmother. When his grandfather met his grandmother, he was over there for the war.
So Jim is guessing something. Have you already asked the question?
Let me just do that. Yes, I already asked the question. Okay, real quick, and then we will get right to that because that's very important. She met his grandfather, and his grandfather's name was Weldon, and he told her his name, and he said that his name was Weldon, and she thought he was being fresh because she thought he was saying that he was well done.
I remember
and she didn't want anything to do with him because she thought he was being fresh. And then later she decided he was okay. So martini, no, unfortunately,
my
not
favorite
a martini.
Drinks. This is the thing. If you guess my favorite drink, you win a T-shirt
and magnets. And if you were a Patreon, you win something else.
A drink.
A drink.
So Jimbo has guessed Dark and Stormy, which I actually let Lola know because she had some other drink in there. That Dark and Stormy is probably my second favorite drink. So I would accept that.
So
an explosive Dark and Stormy.
An explosive Dark
even
and Stormy.
Better.
Well, yeah, that's Duke's own recipe.
My actual favorite drink and go-to all the time is a Navy Strength gin, soda water, and lime.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kathy got really close too because he does love a suffering bastard, but that's not his go-to. He will drink those at tiki bars, and he does love them. Brenda is wearing her t-shirt. I love it. I was holding up a t-shirt. So let's see. Ethan says we did a Scotch tasting on the Queen Mary. With a real Scotsman. He's a real Scotsman. I mean, only for he's American, but
yeah. My granny who came over from England always spoke with a very, very proper British accent, like the Queen's English. And then after she passed, and then my grandfather passed, and on my mother's side as well, I discovered that I am like 75% Scottish, when my whole life I was told I was English. And then we got to go back to the family tree and see that, yeah, all Scottish.
So let me take this down.
Apparently being Scottish was not a good thing.
Yeah.
Who knew?
I don't know.
Who knew?
I'm just a mutt from all over Europe.
She's Irish French. I don't know if you can tell from the paleness and the amazing freckles.
If you guys have any other questions for us, let us know. We do have one last question that I will bring up in just a moment. But
one last trivia question.
We have one last trivia question. But if you guys have questions for us, please ask.
Yep.
And if you asked one and we didn't get to it, please let us know.
Yeah, if you've asked the question already and we missed it, because there's a lot coming in that we are just trying to get through. By the way, Leo, earlier, sorry, there's so many people saying hello. Leo, love your faces. Can't wait to get back down to Sacktown and see you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't miss it. I know I missed other people. I'm sorry.
And we're trying to read as they come in. Eric Clifford. Oh, I love this. You always make me laugh. You're welcome. We're big dorks. So, that's fun. Ethan wants to know, is the Atomic Bikini Grotto a basement bar?
No.
It is not, but that's a good question.
If you watch, I would say the easiest way two ways to know this is if you watch the Secret Tiki Escapes episode where we talk about the bar, or if you watch, I want to say 2017 or 2018, our New Year's special, you would see that we walk into the bar. We literally shot both of those videos. We shoot from the outside of our patio into the bar. The bar is on the back of the unattached garage. This used to be originally like a workshop / laundry room, and I took it over.
So it's nice because you come right out our back door we have a big, beautiful patio, and then you come into this little breezeway bar that we shoot in sometimes, and then come
so if you ever see like the breezeway pictures with the torches going, that's the outside. The breezeway is outside the bar. The breezeway is between the house and here. So we have to go outside the house, through the breezeway, into the bar.
Just saw this on and popped on to say congrats. Congrats. Thank you, William. We appreciate it. We like the congratulations.
What is your favorite pound? Oh my goodness, that is a really hard question.
I have one. My favorite vintage item I've ever found. I have found some cool dresses, but my favorite vintage item I've ever found is our beautiful turquoise sectional couch in our living room.
That's true.
We found it on Craigslist. She's a beautiful girl. She was only a couple hours away. We had a friend who was like, I can pick it up for you.
She found this, our 1950s vintage turquoise couch sectional that had been in plastic in a side room for the last 70 years. And it was in Portland. I was exhausted. I'd just gotten home on a weekend. And so I just put it out there on Facebook. Any of our friends able to pick this thing up out in the suburbs of Portland. And of all craziness, one of the car club guys literally was 3 blocks from that address. He went, Lola paid the lady online. He took all these pictures of it, showed it to us, let us know it was good, brought it all the way back to our house that night. I bought him a handle of Jameson Black because that's his favorite, and he wouldn't take any money. So I went down to a liquor store and just bought him the biggest bottle of JMO Black I could get. And super sweet guy. For myself, though, oh my goodness, I antiquing in general. I would actually have to say one of our coworkers who we worked with we both worked at a bank for many, many years together. She retired. Her husband had passed away. And Lola messages me and says, hey, Carol says that we can come over and take a look at her husband's vinyl collection and all of his console stereos if you want to. And I said, are we going tonight? And Lola was like, what? I'm like, are we going tonight? Are we going tomorrow? Right so we went the very next day, and I wound up sitting on the floor of Carol's house for many hours, grading her vinyl for her, going over and letting her know these are worth way too much money. I can't take these from you. Some of her vinyl records are worth like $150, $200 each. I let her know what they're worth. She had the Magnavox sitting right there. The 1964 Magnavox turntable came from Carol, and then the turntable inside of our house also came from Carol, which is a 1958 Magnavox.
Love to put on. We love to put on vinyl.
And then I bought about 150 vinyl records from her. So I would say that was like one of my favorite things because I love her to death. I've spent so much time with her, and just being able to sit down and have her tell me stories about her husband, and she was just thrilled. And she watches our videos and follows us online. So if you're out there, Carol, we love you.
Thank you. Yes.
I would say that's my favorite.
Do you folks ever see yourself visiting the tiki scene in Southern Ontario, Canada one day? There are some places that I think you might enjoy.
Wow.
So
that's Midwest Canada.
A long way away, but we're never opposed to any ideas.
We do have plans prior to COVID. We were 100% going to go to British Columbia. We've got Patreons there. We've got friends there. And there's what is it called? What's the tiki bar up there? The Shameful Tiki.
Yeah.
Which is amazing in Vancouver. They had invited us up. So we definitely have plans to go up to BC when things open back up, because right now Canada won't let us cross the border. Once that happens, we'll definitely be doing that.
And then
anything's up and anything's possible.
The world is our
oyster. The world is our oyster.
Kind of. But we like to have things to shoot for. So if you know of a great place, send them to us. Like we tuck those away. And then if we're able to, we try to make things happen. So favorite memory from an event. First, I'm going to ask our last trivia question, and then we'll answer that. How about that? So last trivia question is a 2XL men's Bossanova Life t-shirt, and it's black. And it's got Juke and Lola on it, and then also magnets.
Steven Schmitty just jumped in. We're giving away free prizes, Steven Schmitty. You can win them right now.
So this is the question. This is the last trivia question.
The last one, the last giveaway.
Make sure if you won any of these things to message me, because we don't know. We can't remember. And give me your address. So our last question is our favorite places to eat when we are at Viva Las Vegas. There's two answers.
Oh, yes.
Our favorite places to get away, to eat, to have a good time.
Unfortunately, you probably have to have been to Viva Las Vegas.
I know. I'm sorry. It's not very fair.
Our patrons and fans.
While we're waiting for people, let's see. Let's put a couple stuff up while you guys are thinking of your
when we go to Viva Las Vegas, and hint, they would be nowhere near the Strip. We do not go to the Strip. We don't have any interest in the Strip.
We like Fat Elvis Vegas.
Yeah, we like old school Vegas. So, but within Viva Las Vegas's confines, what would be our favorite places?
That couch was the holy grail of finds. Awesome. Yes.
I was laying on that couch today and snuggling this girl.
Let's see. Antique stores are like museums where you can buy the exhibits. So true.
I've always felt that antique stores, and I've said this in so many videos, are like gambling. They're like addictive because like you go in there and you never know what you're gonna find. But unlike gambling, you're not just throwing money down the toilet and hoping it comes back to you. If I find something I want, I win. And if I don't find something I want, I don't spend any money and I still win. I get to check out cool stuff.
Yeah. So we enjoy it, but it is a little addictive.
It's very addictive.
Any ideas? Well, while we're waiting,
no one has any ideas. No guesses on on Lola and Duke and Lola's favorite places to eat while we're at Viva Las Vegas.
While we're waiting, there was a good question up here.
I would expect Steven Schmitty or Jim or Lance. One of these people are going to have an answer to
favorite memory or memories from an event.
Oh my
gosh, there's so many because every event we go to, we meet great people. But one of our favorite.
I know one. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was going to say one of my favorite memories was probably at High Rockabilly, walking back to our Airbnb, which is really far away, like in the middle of the night. And we were there with a friend. And
Steven Schmitty just won your contest, by the way.
Woo! Okay.
He doesn't know it, but he literally named it. Sorry. Kathy Fry-Gill was second.
Oh, my gosh.
You guys all got the right fucking, excuse my language, the right fucking answer.
Hey, this is a family show.
This is the place to go when you're at Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes.
McMullen's Irish Pub Did I spell it wrong? Oh, no, I
Yep,
spelled it right.
McMullen's
Okay.
Irish
McMullen's
Pub. We go there almost every day.
Yeah, that one is our favorite. They also have good food.
And
they
it's
have,
like the secret. Only the cool kids are ever there.
Like when you're, because you eat a lot
of. And they have
rich,
real food, not full of salt.
You eat a lot of rich food when you're in Vegas.
So good.
And so being able to go there and just get like some pretty like homey food is delicious.
Number 2, by the way, name it.
Number 2 is the Prime Rib Loft in the Orleans, and we go there because, let's be honest, I love prime rib. That's my, like, I could eat prime rib, not every day, but I could eat it a lot. And they have grilled artichoke. So I always go up there and I get a grilled artichoke and I get the prime rib, and I can't even eat all of the prime rib. And I give the rest to him, and it's delicious. And the last time we were there, they had a drink that was called the Bossanova. So
I may do it too much, Revolver. I'm really good about not doing it on screen, though, because I've been in corporate America and I have to give demos and coaching at work all day. So I use my corporate speak when I'm on the videos.
The secret is out. Yes, those are the best places to go.
The looks I've gotten, though, when people hung out with me in person and they hear me drop an F-bomb every now and then are priceless.
8 is headed to bed. Thank you for coming. Thanks for dropping by tonight. We appreciate you. Yeah.
So the Prime Rib Loft, though, every time we go, that's Saturday night, right? Or Sunday night. Depends on which one.
Sometimes we go twice. But we try not to because it's a lot of food.
We usually go by ourselves. We don't tell anyone else we're going to the Prime Rib Loft. Sorry, guys. No, because we need to, like, decompress, eat a bunch of prime rib, and Lola gets the steamed
grilled artichoke. Yeah. There you go. But good job, Kathy and Wes, for also guessing it. So
Steven Smitty, shoot Lola your address information in Facebook.
Yeah.
She'll get that to you.
Steven was just asking today. Never mind. I'll message you on Facebook. Anyways, let's see.
Someone asked a question, though, about our favorite memories at events.
Yes.
So,
okay. So
did you answer yours?
My favorite memory was in at High Rockabilly in Spain. We were walking back to our Airbnb late at night across town. We were really far away. It was a little scary. It was like, because they go really late. So we had just watched the Delta.
They went to 6 in the morning in Spain. We watched the Delta Bombers.
We just watched the Delta Bombers, and we caught like a couple songs there. We got to go because we're so tired. And so then we walked back, and that was just like a fun kind of half drunk walk through a strange city in the middle of the night. And that was a lot of fun. And it was a good way to end the evening. How about you, darling?
The one I remember, which is bizarre. It's still bizarre to me. I don't know why, but Steven Schmitty will get this one. Was, oh my gosh, 2017? I want to say. Audrey Deluxe saw that we were posting that we were downtown, because we always stay downtown in Vegas for a couple of days and just hide out in a hole. We don't really go check anything. We just stay in there's a certain hotel we go to, and we just stay by the pool
on the roof,
and we don't go anywhere, talk to anybody, just to decompress a little bit. And we took a picture, said, "Hey, we're here," and she said, "You're in town. Which hotel are you at?" She was messaging us, and she said, We're gonna come by and pick you up tonight and take you out." And I was like, Audrey Deluxe from Burlesque Bingo, who we've only chatted to a few times, is going to come pick us up. Like, we had like 500 subscribers at the time. Like, we weren't anybody. And sure enough, she showed up with Uncle Bob, who Steven Smitty would know, driving the car. Audrey, several pinup models. We crawled in the car with her. We went to the Golden Tiki. They took us to the Golden Tiki. Tom Ingram and Audrey had a private table. And we sat with Tommy Ingram and Audrey that evening. And that blew my mind, because we were just making videos for fun. We weren't trying. We're still not trying, but we really weren't trying to like talk to Tom Ingram and Audrey Deluxe. We weren't trying to like that. And that is a great evening. And Tom is actually super awkward, very quiet, and just an amazing guy when you get him one-on-one. His knowledge of rockabilly, his knowledge of like all of that stuff is just amazing. And just sit with him in the corner. Well, him and I were like drinking tiki drinks. It's just a great time.
Yeah.
In London, it was awesome.
And just to get to also know that they're very sweet people. They're very busy, and so that will probably never happen again. But that was a fun evening, and to get to know that they're very nice people. And just some other like those like late night after an event, or in the wee hours when we meet cool people, and those are the best times. I'm going to show you my dress. You probably can't see it because this is not a very wide shot, or maybe it's too wide, and that's not good. Can you see my dress?
No, you're gonna have to keep going, Lola.
Can you see me now?
I don't think they can see the whole dress because the closer you get to the camera.
Can you see me now?
They can't. I want to turn off Revolver's thingy.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
You're on it.
It's just
waist
a
up,
wiggle dress. It's a Voodoo Vixen, my favorite brand. So yeah.
I don't know if you can hear her. She's behind the camera. I mean, behind the microphone.
Voodoo Vixen.
Voodoo Vixen.
Okay. And I'm back. So anyways, yes, I do love me some Voodoo Vixen.
So much that you got a bunch of Voodoo Vixen and it doesn't.
It was all too big, and I went to ship it back, and the shipping to
This is the biggest complaint she has is that the clothes are too big because she lost.
Well,
unlike I think I gained all her weight.
I think we all ate our feelings during COVID a little bit, but so I didn't lose weight at all. But anyway, I did they were too big, so I reordered them in the right size, and I went to ship them back, and they're so expensive to ship back that I'm like, England, I'm just gonna sell them on Poshmark. So I'll have some dresses on Poshmark soon. That if you want some Voodoo Vixen and you don't want to have to deal with shipping from the UK.
All right. Well, we're running out of time here, guys. We'll go a little bit over, but if you got any other questions
any
for us,
last question or two?
10,000 subscribers. I'm open. What do you want to know? I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Either that computer is huge or you are tiny people. The laptop is between the camera and us. So yes, it's really not a big laptop. The other reason the laptop is sitting on the counter, by the way, guys, is because of our internet connection.
You can see all of the fingerprints on the back.
The Wi-Fi. When I set it down here, it drops like 3 bars immediately from being behind the bar.
Revolver did ask this earlier, but it kept going. So, do you remember your first video?
Our first video, yes, Viva. It's still up.
Okay, that's the Viva video.
I think it's still. It's been re-uploaded since the original, but it's horrible. Don't watch it. It's still there, but it's literally just pictures of cars with music, and then it does the really cheesy thing where the picture's up for like 10 whole seconds completely static, and then it flips or it does a little sparkly thing or some other horrible like, as a guy who's like does edit, that's like the worst editing, very low level that I've ever seen, but it was literally put up.
We're bankers by trade.
Because a buddy of mine wanted to see the pictures that I took at Viva Las Vegas of the cars. He's the guy who introduced us to Viva Las Vegas. I made the slideshow for him, and my son at the time was like, "You should put that on YouTube. People might want to see it." And I believe it's at like 25,000 views now. It's not huge, and I'm surprised that anyone could make it through the 22 minutes of it, because I personally have tried watching it again recently, and I got about 5 minutes into it, and I was like, I can't do this.
But back in the day, if you wanted to go to Viva and you couldn't go, and that was what you could see, then, maybe people enjoyed it. But it got us started. It gave us the bug. So Stephen Schmidt said, I am sure I will bug you a bunch more times before, but I'm so looking forward to drinks and laughs at Viva. Us too. Oh my gosh. We're so excited.
Bang Zoom to the Viva.
Oh,
you're so
Tracy,
cool. I'm so glad we fooled people.
We fooled you.
We fooled 10,000 people.
Okay, well, we're going to sign off in just a moment. Will you two
Jimbo said he couldn't finish it, but it got me hooked on your content. Hey, like I said, I couldn't finish it either.
There you go. Bad. Yeah.
And I've rewatched like her little cocktail videos. I think they're delightful. I like to just run them in the background. That was my theory in the first place with her cocktail videos, is that we would get enough of them that I could just run them in our bar when we had guests over and just play the music quietly.
So Robert, will you two do a live remote from Tahiti someday? True Tiki. You know what? If there's a sponsor,
you're the God's ears.
Who just wants us to go and show everybody True Tiki in Tahiti, we would do that. We would do that. Revolver on the Road said, just thought it would be fun to compare the first and now. I'm sure not all your first videos suck, but I do get it. We get better, right? We get better and better and better.
Steven Smitty, we will be there next weekend at Audrey's Peak of View, as always.
Yes. Anybody else who
Audrey and
hasn't heard of
Madeline
this
can
before,
invite us to any of their little private events. We will always
they're
be
not
there.
private. Everybody can go to the Peak of View. You have to
You just gotta
pay
be a
or
cool kid and go.
register. Yes, all the
Gotta
cool
make it
kids
happen.
go. So you should go.
Get
It
to
is
see
a
them
lot of
shake
fun.
it like a Polaroid picture.
So I think we're gonna be ready to sign off. Thank you guys so much.
Is that it? Are we done? Do we have one more popper?
Oh yeah, we have one more popper. We're gonna
We got one more popper.
We're gonna party pop here. But thank you guys so much for coming and showing your appreciation.
All of our Patreons. Thank you to everybody who's won fabulous prizes.
Our Patreon friends are the ones who really help us to be able to get new camera gear.
I'm seeing if anyone else has a question.
All the fun stuff.
You guys made it. These are softball questions. I'm good. I was expecting something a little more like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. But no, you guys all asked pretty easy questions tonight.
You guys were ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate it. Oh,
Here
boy.
we go.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
10K. We're looking for the next
bye, Robert.
In the distance. But bye, Robert. So good to see you.
I'm going to have a lot to clean up after this.
We love you all. Thanks for being here. And we will see you out on the road soon. Cheers.
What? See you too, Lance.
Aw.